when we're talking about building five keys to building your A team and creating a good culture, one, guys, be constantly recruiting. I can't stress this enough. You want to recruit and don't absorb. All right. So the difference of absorbing is when you are desperate to hire somebody because somebody leaves or you get a big project or you're growing or whatever, and you're so desperate, you hire anybody, because desperate and stupid are cousins and they hang out together and get all kinds of trouble, right? So you want to make sure you're constantly recruiting, running ads for engineers, running ads for salespeople, running ads for managers, marketing people. You don't have to hire them all, but you want to make sure you have a pipeline of people, a bench of like a virtual bench of people, of resumes that you will be able to pull from in the event an engineer leaves or somebody key leaves your organization. You do not want to be recruiting, they give you 2 weeks notice. And then what are you going to do? Run an ad and get somebody in 2 weeks? Forget about it. I mean, you're screwed. And that's when you start absorbing, because you'll just take anybody. I mean, yeah, the guy showed up, he's got 20 piercings on the side of his face, and he's got Mike Tyson tattooed on his this side of his face and all the piercings over here, and he's got a green mohawk. But well, hey, he showed up. He seems to know how to do help desk. I don't know. You just start taking anybody that shows up, and you do not want to be in this position. Again, always be running ads, always be recruiting. And that way also, if you ever have to replace somebody, it's not like they're surprised when all of a sudden, wait a minute, I'm the marketing person here and you're running ads for a marketing person. Why are you doing that? Right? It's like they know that you're looking. So if you're always running ads, if you're always recruiting, you're always going to be looking for talent, because I'm telling you, good people do not come around often. They're out there, they're available, but they don't come around very often. If you find someone good, hire their ass and get them in your organization, because it's going to make your life easier, even if it hurts cash flow for a little bit, because good people will elevate the productivity and the profitability of your organization, building more strength, building more stability. But every time I see it, small MSPs, they're not recruiting anybody. They have no ads running. They're not looking for talent ever. Why not? Well, I can't afford to hire anybody. That's not the point. The point is you got to be able to have that bench out there to be looking, focusing on marketing and building and bringing a team in that can get the work done, so you can be the entrepreneur and the leader. Also have clear and detailed scorecards. And Jeff, I know I took that to heart. And in our sales department, we have a group of about, I think it's 7 or 8 SDRs who are dialing for appointments. They may have called you to come in to get you to come into this event, right? And they're very, very good. And that's another position that churns a lot. So one of the things I really worked very hard on was dialing in that position. So when we hire somebody, we can get them up to speed and dialing within 30 days, about 4 or 5 weeks. And they are booking appointments on the very first week they're calling. All right. So aside, that's an example of taking a position and dialing it in with scorecards. Here's what you do with standard operating procedures, with KPIs, so that you can get people to be really, really productive. You have also, like I said, hire slow, fire fast. You get what you tolerate, and sour milk never. And I'm telling you, if you got employees that are bitter and sour and unhappy, it never turns fresh, guys. Go find motivated people, but more importantly, build a vision and get people excited to come join your vision, your company. Because if you're just hiring people to show up and do the job, you're going to get average. You're going to get pretty average people. So these are my 5 keys to building an A